Hi Taurus, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another You versus Them. Taurus, let's see how you're feeling now, how the person connected to your energy is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And Taurus, these are general collective readings, may not resonate with all of you. Please take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back, all my subscribers, and welcome in newcomers. Taurus Spirit. Alright, Taurus newcomers, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center, I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies. If this is your reading, Taurus, you'll know which side you resonate best with. For me, this is going to be person A here, and this is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck, I have a King of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody's feeling very insecure right now. Feeling very, very insecure. They're trying to manifest maybe a brand new beginning. They're wishing, hoping, praying that they can be seen again or come and take responsibility and be the perfect partner. But I don't know what this person did in the past. Did they lie, cheat? Were they a player? I don't know. But they are hoping to be seen as somebody who's now responsible. That's my first thought. The other person says, yeah, I've been very, very disappointed. Very disappointed. I'm moving on. I was not respected in this connection. I was not nurtured. I was not cared for. I don't want to give this a second chance. There is lack of commitment, very imbalanced connection or person. That's what I'm feeling. Of course, I'm going to clarify all these cards for you, Taurus. But before that, let's ask the universe. Spirit, you tell me what's going on in this connection. Why is Taurus and their person feeling this way right now? Taurus and their person, Spirit. Oh, that's too many. One more, please. Taurus and their person. Okay. So the first card here, Taurus says, flirting. Maybe somebody was flirting in the past. I don't know. There was some level of flirting going on. This is a twin flame connection, a very strong connection. But twin flames, if you read up on the twin flame journey, you can Google it or YouTube it. It's a very difficult journey. Like there's intense chemistry, then there's intense fights and intense coming back together, and both of you actually meet each other to trigger some lessons towards each other. Very different from a soulmate journey. Now that's an entire different video altogether. It'll take me an hour to explain that, but you can, maybe check it out later. Okay, so the third card here says focused. Someone is determined to keep this connection going. I think this is person A who's now manifesting this connection back. Okay, so now let's see what's going on. Let's start with your dialogue message cards, Taurus. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then we'll clarify the rest. So, Taurus and their person, Spirit. Taurus and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? All right, let's take a few more from another deck. Taurus and their person, Spirit. Okay, and a few more from a third deck as well, and then we'll start the reading. Taurus and their person, Spirit. Last one. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Taurus, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here says, you say that I'm your divine true love and that I'm always on your mind. I don't understand that how you could have then ghosted, ignored, and even blocked me so much over the years. There are times when you've denied my existence so much that I felt the pain might only end if I no longer existed. Nothing is more terrifying and simultaneously delightful than having to bear witness to how our two distinctive souls are joined energetically for eternity. I understand if you're feeling scared, because it scares the F out of me too. When you told me you thought I was too good to be true, I was one of the few good and true people in your life. I'm so sorry for taking you for granted. You meant more to me than I could tell you or show you. I will never forget you, no matter who enters my life. I'm sorry for making you feel like you were hard to love. You may not be perfect, but you're perfect for me. Manifesting myself so I can be good enough to win you back. That's person A. Okay. It was just not the right time for us. I bury you with lies. I'm scared to tell you the truth. All right, so these were some of your messages, Taurus. If these were resonating with your storyline, let's start this reading. But first, we're going to take an angel blessing card, and this one is going to be for the viewer of the reading, which could be you, Taurus, watching, could be the cross watcher. So, a blessing, guidance, advice, or a message for the person watching the reading. And this one here, Taurus says, look deeper. Maybe on the surface nothing is happening, but you don't know how deep these emotions are going. Maybe somebody's planning, thinking, trying to make plans, but on the surface things may seem very, very calm, as if nothing is moving. If you notice very carefully on this card, there's an angel sitting on the lake, right? The lake water is like glass, it's still, nothing is like shaking or moving, but underwater, my god, there's fish, there's plant life, there's a lot of action happening underwater. So spirit says things may not be as they look deeper.
Here's what I found on the internet.
So now let's start with the reading. Let's start with person A's energy, and newcomers, please remember these are not gender based. I'm not guessing which side you're on, because I could be dealing with two Tauruses on either side as well, right? So, but if this is your reading and you've been resonating till now, you'll immediately pick up which side you're on, who this person is for you. And yes, it can be a love interest, spouse, ex, could be a secret crush, could even be your business partner, relative, best friend, co-worker. So please use your own judgment here. This is a general reading. So person A, let's start with you. I'm going to totally focus on you first, and once I'm done here, later I'll move to the other side. So tell me, how are you feeling? What are you manifesting first? Tell me. What are you manifesting? Ah. Okay, so are you worried? I think they're worried that their person is moving away from them emotionally. They are now reflecting or thinking, wondering what to do. How do I now go towards them and tell them? Maybe they've been hiding their emotions. Yeah, still water runs deep. Maybe this person has been hiding their emotions, playing hot and cold. I don't know what this person did, but there was a level of heartbreak that happened in this connection. Why? Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. What happened? They are stressing out. This person is very, very stressed out. They're having sleepless nights, stress, tension. Why? Because they feel that person is giving up on them, maybe not talking to them, or they are losing out on a commitment, long-term commitment, or they're losing out on a partnership. This person is wishing, hoping, praying. My God, they are manifesting like crazy. I mean, they're talking to their angels and spirit guides when they're lying awake in bed. How do I return? How do I return? This is my soulmate. How do I return back to them? Maybe they're feeling blocked and heartbroken by the other person now. Why do you feel this way? Person A, tell me. Four of Swords again. So tell me, what's the Four of Swords? What happened? This person is trying to figure out an idea how to come back and woo the other person. It's like maybe in the past this person was a player. Maybe they were immature, player, something. Maybe something was revealed about them. Maybe about their third party situation, their lying, cheating ways. Maybe the other person found out and started putting up strong boundaries. Now they're feeling like a fool. It's like, I created the chaos. Now what do? God help me. I need to go and give them a big offer. I need them to see me as their counterpart, or, yeah, they want to go and tell the other person that I'm ready to take responsibility for my past actions. and you are the person I want to spend the rest of my life with. They see the other person as very loving, very kind, very generous, very financially abundant in their own life, and they want to now, I have a feeling, start a brand new chapter with the other person. They're hoping that there can be a fortunate turn of events where they can be that counterpart again and have that King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles connection. Why? Because I think now they are sad and they are discontent and they feel, well, that was that golden cup that was meant for me. None of the other options are working out. Maybe I should just go towards them and give them an apology or something. Why? Because this person is very, very scared. They are scared. They want to revive this connection because I think they are worried the other person is going to maybe find somebody else, or, check out what else is out there, or turn their back on them completely. So tell me then, person A, how do you see the connection currently? How do you see person B? How do you feel about this connection right now? Seven of Swords. What's the Seven of Swords? They are very stressed out. Yep, there has been some level of, somebody was a player here, definitely. Because this card has come out not once but twice. This is somebody who was in it only for passion, looking for excitement here and there, lying, cheating. Maybe it was them because they are the ones who are stressed out now. Why? Why are you stressed out? Tell me. Why are you stressed out? Because I think at one time they were sitting in their ego, their pride. Maybe the other person found out some information about them and now they are dreading that they're going to lose out on a very stable foundation. How many times, my God, this card keeps coming out? Somebody was a liar here, straight and simple. Liar, cheater, I don't know, player. I think the other person just took their power back and said enough is enough. So now this person is contemplating. Yeah, they're in spiritual prison. They're very disappointed at what they did. Now they are reflecting on their past actions. Now they could be manifesting. They're not happy. Okay, so what action person A will finally take, I will open later. Let's go to the other side, Taurus, see how person B is feeling, and then we'll do the action cards together. So person B, how are you feeling? Person B says, I've been very, very disappointed in this connection, Omkaratarot. Yeah, my person was very, very selfish, very self-centered. They loved getting attention from me, from everybody else. It was all about them. It was never about us. So that's the reason I'm moving on. Yeah, I'm now trying to see what else is out there. Which other new direction should I go towards? Yeah, I know the truth about them now, and I'm cutting this past person out of my life. I'm focused on my future. I was so loving and so kind, and I gave them so much of myself. But now I've pulled my cup of love back. I've put a lid on that cup of love to say no more. I'm saving it all for myself. Why? Because they felt nothing flourished here. They look at their past with a lot of sadness. They feel the person who they were dealing with broke their heart, made promises they never kept, and made them very, very upset and angry. So person B says, yeah, this is not my twin flame, soulmate. This contract is over. This connection was false. Why do you feel this way, person B? Tell me. Person B says, because I was disrespected. I was not treated right. I was not valued in this connection. I don't want to give this a second chance. Yeah, I think person B is the one who's picked up their sword and saying, enough is enough. I need to protect myself. I need to have strong boundaries now. I need to, keep everything of mine to myself, whether it's my love, whether it's my attention, whether it's my money. I just need to now protect myself because, I think person B is also retreated because they feel this connection was very, very imbalanced. Okay, so person B, tell me, how do you see the connection currently as I'm doing the reading? How do you see person A? How do you feel about this connection right now? Person B says there's nothing to see. There is a lack of commitment, or it's over now. Yeah, things have been stagnant between us for a long time. So, yeah, person B says the tower fell because there was no foundation. The foundation was built on sand or something, and the tower had to fall. It's fallen, and I don't even know whether I want this person back in my life anymore. Maybe person B is feels that their person made it very clear to them that they were just an option in their life, or they had other options, or person B says they treated me like an option. They feel this connection was imbalanced. It wasn't fair. Yeah, according to person B, they've accepted the ending. It's like death, it's over. I think that's what person A is worried about now. Now they want to come back. Now they want to be seen as. Okay, so let's see what actions you guys will take then. I'm going to take another deck for this one, Taurus, and while I shuffle this deck now, may I please remind you, if you have been resonating, to please let me know by tapping the thumbs up button, or, leaving a comment or something. That would be really nice. Thank you. And newcomers, repeating viewers, do like, share, subscribe to the channel. We welcome you in. All right, so person A, I'm back with you now. How are you feeling? What action will you take is the question. Okay. Person A's action towards person B or otherwise in your own life in the next 7 days. 9 of Wands. They want one more chance. They want to try once more. Am I right, person A? Tell me about the 9 of Wands. Okay. 10 of Wands. Knight of Cups. Okay, so because the other person is not talking to them, they are getting a little burdened, they're getting a little worried, things are getting over. What if the other person gives their cup of love to somebody else? What if they have somebody else? So person A says, I want to fight for this connection. This is my person. This is my 2 of Cups. But they are a little worried that what if the other person has competition? I'll have to fight that competition. But I want a chance to prove myself, show that I'm, a new person now, and I belong to them and they belong to me. Okay, so person B, what about you? Action from your end towards person A or otherwise in your own life. 6 of Swords. Person B says, I'm tired of the conflict. I'm tired of the fighting. I just need to get onto my little boat and sail off towards a peaceful and happy place for myself. Am I right, person B? Or do you want to put person A in the boat with you? What's the 6 of Swords? Is this for yourself, or do you want peace to be restored in this connection? 8 of Cups. One card says it all. Person B says none of the cups were full. They were all empty cups that they were giving me. There was no emotional happiness. Everything just spilled to the ground. I'm leaving all that behind and I'm moving on. I'm moving towards my own peace and happiness, trying to find balance and peace in my own life. Yeah, because I have been made to feel lack in this connection. I was sad, I was lonely, I was in lack. So I think person B was very patient with person A for a long, long time, hoping that things could work out or they would take the right action or something. But right now, I have a feeling person A says, I waited long enough. I need to take a leap of faith in a brand new direction. Okay, so why is the King of Pentacles in reverse then, Spirit? I think this is person A who's feeling very insecure because they, somewhere in their gut, they feel the other person turning their back towards them. That's not making them happy at all. King of Pentacles in reverse. Why is this the overall energy, Spirit? Yeah, they're manifesting. That was their first card. Okay, tell me, what are you manifesting and what are you feeling so insecure about? Why the King of Pentacles in reverse? Overall energy, Spirit, for Taurus's reading. Yeah, they're hoping that things in time, things can have a fortunate turn of events. Maybe, we can work things out, have a passionate brand new beginning. They are clear in their mind that they want this partnership. Person A definitely wants person B to see them differently now. But person B says, I've had enough. So that's what I have for you. Till next time then, love and light. Take care. Namaste, Taurus.